what he's been doing since Gamo, he has built a foundation that is no cracks, in my opinion, thus far. And forced big win at Port
And it feels
Priority,
like the best is yet to come.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like he's still
only
going
getting
up.
better, yeah.
He's not plateauing.
No, absolutely not. So let's see how it goes. I mean, you know, you brought up a really good point of, like, Kurama could just be the most dangerous player in the world just due to the sheer nature of just being able to pop off at will. We've seen it at Frostbite. I think that was my first time really becoming, you know what I'm saying, very familiar with this gameplay, with how he handled Leo all those years ago. Let's see if we can repeat history right here with Sonix.
Yeah. Kurama Icon, you play friendlies with all these guys. Did you get any insight on how they might approach any of this?
I've noticed Kurama's been playing very confident in terms of making sure that he gets a lot of whip punishes with his aerials and grab. But something that I really want to see is the use of Flood, because after Sonic spin dashes and jumps, he's in the air. Oh, this could be an edge guard.
Wait a minute.
No, we're good. But Flood can be really, really good at disrupting Sonic's movement after spin dash jump because he's very vulnerable and Flood pushes people really far away in the air. I already charging it, so we're going to see if it comes into play later on.
Okay. Yeah. That's a really good point. I think the Buzz also brought that up too. Flood's going to be a big difference maker in this matchup.
Not to the ground, though.
Not the ground.
I'm wondering how easy it is for Kurama to get those, like, the jackpot up tilts, the huge up airs that sort of link into stock super early. I feel like Sonic is so fast and so evasive, so nimble. How are you going to land that to be able to extend it on the platform, especially when he's under the platform himself? You got to go through it.
We're seeing a lot of center stage camping, which is like waiting for maybe the spin dash to catch the jump and go for an up air. Like right there, he went for the swing.
Right.
If he gets something like that, he can maybe convert into a ladder at this percent. But right now, it's going to be a game of if Sonic wants to bite. Right?
Yeah, 100%. Well, Sonic's, you know, I always say this about him. He is not just a defensive demon. His offense flows just as well. But when he does decide to kind of put that defense on, it's very hard to crack because he is not somebody. He doesn't get antsy. He doesn't get, you know what I mean? Like, he will let that clock run if need be. But
if need be.
As you said, Icon right now in some dangerous percentages, so maybe not going to risk any, you know, because Kurama, his conversion rate is just insane.
It's
so you
just
cannot give him that opening, and he's very well aware of that.
It's monstrous, man. Sonic's just right here, man. Nerves a skill, and of course, maintaining this lead, really controlling the narrative of the match. I think that's so important with these two characters. Like, whoever gets the lead, they have to do a really damn good job of holding on to it. No nair that time. Almost threw him off there. There's the back here.
As we get to the later stages of Ultimate 5 years in, I think there's a real premium on characters that set the pace. And I think who does that better than Sonic? And you see a character like Mario who's stubby, kind of a brawler type, having to chase him from left to right. You really have to make these opportunities and these moments count because at neutral, he's just going to win straight up just by spin dashing. So, yeah, Kurama was able to get like, what, 20-something% off that string, and now we're back to where we are.
And that actually all started from a fireball clank. Like, grounded moves can clank with spin dash. You can get like really good CQC mix right there. So if Kurama plays smart with his tilts and jab, he can maybe get a clank into his favor.
Yeah. We'll see if we can try to break that zone quick enough to possibly get in his face. Mario, of course, can check your temperature. Very, very quick jab. I believe a frame faster than Sonic's jab, too. So, I mean, he's armed to the teeth in terms of speed, but like you said, you just have to chase, Sonic's down, and that is a task within itself here.
Yeah, this is really where, like, the struggle is because as good as Mario is, he's got to put his hands on you. And Sonic does a good job of the evasiveness right here, taking full control. And you're going to see that because there's no reason not to commit. Mario being so stubby that recovery not bad, but Sonic is just well equipped to cover it. And even with Kurama taking that stock there, still finds himself an entire one behind.
Yeah, we're half the game is over now. We're coming up to 3.5 minutes. Sonic's with a full stock lead. No reason to suggest that he's going to hit the gas really at any point. He's found the winning strategy. Kurama, impetus is on him to try to adapt, but good luck, man. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's very apparent, very just important that Sonix plays this game. I mean, you just don't want to get into a slugfest with a character as good out of shield as, you know, Mario is. So it's certainly exactly what we need to see right now. Nothing off these fireballs, really.
It's nothing even too fancy from Sonix either, right? It's just you're just seeing pure efficiency on his end, like just good decision making, and that's, you know, especially when you get a lead against Mario here, that's all you need.
We're hitting under 3 minutes with 2 stocks to go. We could see a timeout if Kurama doesn't make an opening happening, but this could happen.
Okay, double fair. Not a lot of characters can do much about that. The first hit very, very quick, very hard to break out of.
Cape the spin dash. Cape. He'll go the other way. He'll die. Run up there.
Yeah, Kurama's looking for these up airs, trying to get a ladder kill, but Sonix is just not biting to give it to him.
Yeah, Sonix, I'm pitching the tent right now, man. Cue the campfire songs.
C-A-M-P.
SLNG song. It's present right now.
It's getting to that point for sure, but You know, again, I would say it's a compliment to just how dangerous that Sonix does take Kurama.
There's a lot of distance to cover, man. It's a big stage. There's the platform there. Sonix is just going to go to the ledge. It's just... But we love this stage as Mario because we kill at 40, so
That's
I get
right.
why we pick it.
Gotta get the hit first, man.
How
It's
you
not
gonna get that
happen.
hit, man?
Yeah, he could lose here and still instantly just run it back. Like this.
Okay, double up there.
I like that. Don't commit. There's no reason to.
Yeah, play this one as safe as you possibly can.
And the thing is, Sonic's disadvantage is if Kurama doesn't convert into anything, that just spring, that air dodge is going to bring him out of so many situations that would normally lead to deaths of so many characters.
Yeah, that's a good point. Homie attack. Yeah, I'm just milking this one at this point, man. Playing for stats. What's up?
Fair? No.
They're actually a little off the mark there that time. Trying to check the temperature. I like that. That one-hit jab. Trying to read the roll in or potentially a directional air dodge into F smash. We've seen a lot of that from Ken yesterday.
Yeah, facts. Oh, this one is looking just about wrapped up. It doesn't need to have to go to time. But time is definitely up for that stock. Sonix, dominant performance in the opening game of that winner's quarters matchup.
I think we gotta change the stage.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
That's fact.
I think we gotta change the
Where would you go,
stage.
Ike? I'm curious.
I'm thinking something like Smashville or Small, but assuming Sonix, he probably banned those.
Ain't no way you're getting that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly. So
Mwah, gonna give him a kiss. Gonna give him a
right.
kiss.
Kiss of death,
Mwah.
man.
The Mamma Mia.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, Sonix is just, I mean, just always putting on a masterclass on how to deal with all characters off stage. You know, of course, Mario, no exception. You catch him quick enough. That first hit on fair is frame 5. A lot of characters don't have a move quick enough to even trade or clank or even try to beat it out, but Sonic's right. I mean, just look at the replays. There's another one.
And the time is just so threatening to fight under
Yeah.
with pressure going on because as you go 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, you have to make a move, and a wrong move against Sonic can just easily be a stock.
Yeah.
So we got Small though. Let's see what happens over here.
Okay, well, Sonic's
Much
drawing
less
blood
space
first.
to have to traverse to
True,
try to chase
true.
down Sonic, which we'll see if that plays into his advantage. But the problem with Sonic's is, like, even if you do chase him down, it's not like his scrapping potential isn't high. He's very good if you get close to him.
Yes,
Even still.
he
Can fight you. He just doesn't
Yeah,
have
doesn't
to.
have to.
That's
yeah.
what I continue try and stress about the fact that Sonic's offense is insane. Like, this is not somebody who's just trying to run away from you, bro. If, like, the nature of the matchup makes it more beneficial, sure, I get it, but he will scrap with you to Cody's point. And I think we might actually see a lot more of that. Definitely winning this this battle right now. Got him into triple digits right out the gate.
That's right.
Stock in danger already.
Oh, almost gone to 60 seconds right here, man. There's the homing attack.
He's been pretty
and the
aggressive here,
spring.
man.
He
Like,
really is, right? I mean, he's really just holding forward. I mean, even with the spring, too, being able to edge guard without actually having to be off stage is huge in this matchup.
And it's a huge mix-up, too. You go from the last game where it's like really, you know, patient, taking your
Jeez.
time, not really approaching as much, to just this offensive onslaught that's just leaving him just really kind of confused. Like, oh, damn, I was certainly not expecting that switch up.
These F tilts on the neutral get-ups are just 2 in a row for Sonic that led to a stock. Oh!
that kind of used to be what you did against Sonic players because they just had that one sort of easy-bake strategy. It's like, all right, but once I get in, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now they know what they're doing.
That's
We're
right.
5 years in, and we've learned to play the game.
Yeah.
It's different.
And thank God.
And Sonic with the stock lead is one of the hardest players, if not the hardest player to beat in Ultimate for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the
Kurama
nair.
has to make something happen here.
Not getting anything off these fireballs. Love that dash attack, though. Of course, Sonic, you know, no hitbox on their recovery. Mario can make quick work of that off stage. There's a fireball, finally.
Nice. I mean, to Kurama's credit, he's getting a lot of
Catch
simple,
the air dodge?
a lot of
No,
simple
I don't
things.
think he makes
Oh,
it.
good.
Right.
He airballed. What the heck?
A lot of simple things really added up there. So Sonic just really didn't get too much off of that lead at all.
Kurama took that stock, and I just heard all of NorCal yell down there. They're actually rooting for their boy.
I thought I heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like a fan kicking on. Like I heard like a I didn't know if that was the crowd or the heater.
It's
but
a little bit more enthused when it's closer, right? That last game was just like, oh yeah, good job, you're still down 2 stars. Yeah. But here, it's very even.
Yeah, very good point.
The way
This
to
is,
keep the
this
crowd
is where the
engaged.
mistake's going to hurt the most for both players.
right.
Okay, do you really want to play the aggressive game versus Kurama? Again, Mario's off is out of shield. Very terrifying. But
I
again,
thought
Sonic
Flood was
is
supposed
very
to be good.
Yeah.
Only took air dash, not the grounded one. It just it's too fast. Yeah. I think Flood is stronger versus people in the air, but don't quote me on that. Yeah.
Oh, another fireball back up. Don't touch me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's starting to spiral a little out of control right now for Kurama. Has to figure out a way to keep these boots onto center stage.
We do have Mario with rage at rage percent though, so one grab or up air could lead to a stock. You're looking for it right there.
Oh, yeah, just able to eat through the fireball there.
Yeah, in aerial spin charge and spin dash don't clank, actually. So they can go through the fireball, because round 1 has to stop. It's very good for going through projectiles.
Maybe anticipating him just throwing one out for free just to see if he will jump and then figure out a way to maybe break that distance a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Get that spring out of here.
Watch the F tilt. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Here we go. Party time.
a little
DI
bit too
from
far.
Sonix.
Good DI plus rage, just not quite stringy.
They stopping him in his tracks, though.
Another clank.
Okay, and he's just dancing circles around him. Kurama right here just struggling right here to maybe get a solid footing in the neutral, just to get a word in, if you will. Uh-oh.
That sucks.
Yeah, that spring just
Camera
out of
kind
nowhere.
of messing him up on that too, because the camera wasn't quite caught up, I don't think.
Might have been able to air dodge tech, but I'm not even sure. It looked pretty far away.
Yeah, a couple of unfortunate circumstances in that interaction are going to give Sonix the ability to continue piling on to this lead, and honestly, might be trying to work on another 2-stock.
Right now, really has to figure out a way to mount this comeback, but I think it's going to come at the cost of possibly him just breaking that zone physically and getting in, but that's such a tall ask right now. Wait a minute. Okay, couldn't quite stuff him out with the back air. Up air is on lock right now.
Yeah, Sonix is locking down center stage still well. Kurama has to make some kind of move to get the stock back.
Yeah. Not going to be able to play the patient game here for too much longer. Hey, maybe we've seen, you know, the utilization of Nair, just how long that move lasts. You know, I think when Sonix does decide to fly in, you know, Nair is just already lingering on the way out, looking to possibly get a trade if something, any sort of percent.
It is insane to me how good Kurama is and how much Sonix makes this look that much more one-sided. Right?
You just nullify. Mario's good when he hits you.
Yeah, the character just can't do anything. Like you don't have it.
Mario's good when he fights you.
Yeah.
You just don't get the fight. Like I think to fight Sonic, you need either stronger punishes, like a la that time he got under. Yeah, you need stronger punishes, like a Kazuya,
Sure,
right?
sure.
So when you lock him down, you actually get a kill. Or you need bigger disjoints or a way to actually hit him as he comes in. Maybe something like a fast attack or quick move. It's like, yeah, he tried to go under, just clipped it. I see, yeah.
Yeah, I can see how this could be tough for Mario. I mean, he gets so much base, he just being able to outbutton the opponent, or if not outbutton them outright, at least match them in terms of speed and utility. But Sonic is just one of those characters where, like, I have similar buttons to you, but I don't have to use them like Phil said. I can actually just, like, disengage, and now you have to come to me. So, yeah. Let's see what the game plan is going to be. It's like we're switching over
we had to do
Roy?
something.
Kurama did mention he was working on a Roy, but I don't know if it's going to work.
No, I don't think it works, but you do need something, because again, it's like you with any other character, you are banking on Sonic to mess up.
Yeah.
You are banking on the big punish. Like I brought up Kazuya earlier, but that's not good, right? It's just like if you do hit him, you kill him, maybe.
There's been a couple times where I've seen, it's sparingly, right? But I've seen Kurama kind of bring out a secondary. They're usually sorties because outside of Roy, I think the last one I saw was a Corrin.
Yep.
Varying levels of success, for sure. But, you know, as you guys said, you got to do something different here. Mario didn't look like he even had a chance, so maybe this Roy can spark something.
Yeah, 100%.
We are also on Tannen City, and this is Roy's stage where he kills you at 40 and he takes your hands. So
I mean, if you double edge dance while he's spin dashing at the ledge,
right?
But good luck getting there.
Of course, this is all done with the implication that you can actually lock Sonic down. Now, once Roy gets you in the corner, you got the frame 5 jab. And kind of like what you talked about, Conan. You get a very less is more sort of mentality. I hit you once, and then there's an initial death hit afterwards where Mario has to kind of dance with you a little bit
You
more.
gotta string some stuff.
Yeah, there it is. The jab into Nair. I mean, this is good percent, but you got to turn this into a stock.
Trying to make something happen, that's for sure. But right now, it is yet again all Sonics at the moment, trying to control the pace of this. Kurama bringing that sword, trying to get in there very safely. Very few mistakes you want to make if you're Roy, especially you don't want to get chucked off the stage.
No, you definitely cannot afford to have that happen. But here's the corner control right now.
I love Sonic holding ledge here. His ledge hang is so good, and Roy does not have any options to cover that ledge hang.
Oh,
so
he's
he
out.
has to hold it. Yeah.
He holds so long, he ran out of stamina.
Tired hands. Yeah.
I love that, man.
Sonic just kind of nodded to you like, yeah, you got that one.
You got it, man.
I don't get the vibe he feels pressured at all.
No.
Like, he's just
chilling, bro.
Sonic has like such a good ledge hang from Sonic, and Roy has nothing to hit that essentially, right?
Yeah, Sonic's not afraid of the corner control, the position police, whatever you want to call him. He's just not afraid.
There's no urgency. That said, though, I mean, even after that unfortunate first stock, it's more even than you would think. I mean, 60% difference isn't that high.
No, not at all, especially to be playing a character like Roy. I mean, this character's kind of craps damage.
Yeah.
Nice. There's an up air.
Quick juggle? Nah, spin shot out of there.
Oh,
Come on, he's right there.
that was a wild fair too, man. An approaching one into the jab afterwards.
Tech chase?
Oh, I love
I
that.
gotta imagine Sonix is confident, obviously, but you don't want to play with your food. Like, if you're gonna, if you're gonna try and put this away in 3, you need to actually
Put it away.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man.
That's stuff like that can be so scary because he connects that. That could be your stock.
EE predicting the future up here, man. Oh,
Got it.
It's tough because, like, there's clearly the legs are a little wobbly with Roy. You know, it's like we're still kind of learning this a little bit. Obviously, as Roy could mop pretty much anybody in the venue, not in the bracket, but it's just as an answer to Sonic, you just gotta have a little bit more confidence on those hits.
yeah. Guy really want it. I think, he's copy and pasting a lot of stuff that works with Mario over to Roy, which on paper, works in a lot of scenarios, but now we're in a deficit versus Sonic. Oh, my goodness. Hit him with the YI auto, the schoolyard bully 1940s punch right there. That was me.
Get
That's
him
the
out of here,
Watusi right there. The Watusi. Sheesh. All right, and there it is. 3-0 and a handshake for Sonix. Looking as dominant as ever. And again, one of the favorites in this tournament. So advancing thus far to semis. We just tuning in. We've had Mia. We've had Tweaks. Sonix now joins those ranks. And momentarily we'll settle it between Spargo and Acola.
Yes, sir.
This is the Sonic's problem, I think, is an interesting one because throughout Smash history, we've seen characters kind of come up and dominate and start really doing well. And people are like, okay, what is the answer to this? What do I have that can beat this challenge presented to me? And usually it's another character or it's something that directly beats that thing. In Sonix's case, it's like, it is a character, but more than that, it is a concept. It's
a thought process.
It is a ball on the left and the right side of the stage that is invincible at a certain point. What do you do about that ball? And I don't know what the answer to that is for most of these players.
I mean, what